Previously on Vibin with Keon.
I talked to my mom and I said to my mother that I wanted to begin to take hormones so that I wouldn't grow facial hair and you know, that kind of thing. And so me and my mother have always been very close. So she cried, I cried. But however, I popped them Skittles.
After I recovered, that's when the emotions came out of nowhere. So I had to manage, you know, the testosterone, the therapy, getting to know myself, you know, stepping out there again on top of being mindful of my surroundings. That means family, friends, associates.
Hormonal imbalance. And that's where these came from. I ain't had no surgery. So
oh, no, real titties.
Yeah.
Oh!
They breast. Yeah.
Breast
Big
titties. Like, inside, have you ever been penetrated?
No.
In your lily?
No.
Oh,
I've
so
never
you're a
been
virgin?
with a man. Yeah, none of that. No.
Oh,
when I was in high school, I had one boyfriend, and you know, we came out to each other because he was like, "I cheated on you," and my reaction was it good?
Child, he get on, he cuts the fool, he talk real shit, bitch. We laugh, we cry, we have fun. They don't have no outlet, or they don't have no voice, or they don't have no one to confide in, you know. So
why y'all laughing?
Because you started laughing.
We're live. We're live. What's up? What's up? What's up? Whew.
Listen.
Oh,
Girl,
on cue, everybody.
let me get me a
That's gonna be
drink.
that type of party.
I had to put an extra little sizzle in here because, baby, listen.
We ready to get into it. Right.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm sure. How you been doing?
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. Cheers to a good night.
Cheers. Salud and set.
Oh, girl. Girl, she's speaking my girl. No, not Oh, let's see who's all in here in the comments.
I want
Come on in. Come on in.
Come
in the
on
room.
in, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the comments, drop down below. As we wait for more people to come on in, come on in. Yes, yes.
I'm so good.
Yes or no?
I answer for you, yes.
Okay. Hey. Which one?
Uh-huh. All right, so I am your host tonight, none other than KeonStafford. To the right of me is Miss Bree White.
Hi, you guys.
And then to the left of me is Miss Brooke Mosley. So both of these ladies have been on the platform before, so I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them before. When you got on the shows, you was talking real nasty.
Talking nasty.
And Bree, you had a little sense, just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
I done lost
But
all
your mouth-
marbles this week though.
Okay,
Real bad.
I'm gonna let you show out there.
Real bad.
No. I want you to show out
No,
like
I'm gonna
real
be real.
bad. Like real bad.
First lady.
Did you see her cross her?
We were first lady.
Like she's real professional. Girl, we outside
That's
right
only
now.
gonna last about that.
So fun fact about these two ladies are my co-workers. To the right, this is really my work wife.
Better know it.
This is my work wife.
Ooh.
And to the left of me, Miss Brooke, she
It's his work mistress.
Oh, you been cheating.
So look, so while we all talking, so before I have been talking about how I wanted to like kind of dabble back over into the lady pond, right?
Oh yes.
And
Oh,
just
my God.
get me, Get me some.
Please tell them the story when you said your mouth.
Oh, that was
It was
saying. Oh, Lord,
it
he
was
done cleared
serious.
the room.
So within the last couple of months, like I had been having a taste of, like I had started tasting vagina. Like I had
Oh, you wasn't here.
No,
Even the engineers leave.
Yeah.
no, seriously, I had started having a taste of, like I can really like taste it in my mouth, right? So I went to Brent. So I went to Brent. I said, I don't know if it's like I'm trying to dabble over again or
He
what.
said, my mouth is
But
watering.
my mouth was watering.
Like I can
for
taste it.
I really can taste it. Then I had a dream about it. So then,
Tasting vagina.
yeah.
Apparently.
So then, I ain't getting that deep. Because I had two. And then, so I'm gonna say that one. So then I had one dream alone, and then I had another dream. So the dream that I had a dream the second time about, me and Abel was running the train on this lady.
Oh, Lord.
So I was like,
Oh,
I called him, I said, sister, I said, what is going on? I said, I keep having dreams about females, right?
Oh my God.
You always manage to surprise.
So it just surprised me. So then I fast forward, like I said, both of these ladies are my coworkers. So this young lady right here, I was in her department. And one day she was talking to me and she started saying, what was you saying to me? About she gonna look at it, she can look at it and talk to it, and next thing I know, I start getting hard.
He came and whispered. He said, "You made it move."
It just jumped. So I said, "Oh wow!" I said, "Yeah, I have to go back and sit down."
Oh my God.
I had to sit back down. So then again, she made it get hard twice.
Hi, Tracy.
Hey Tracy, so she made it get hard twice. So I was just like, "Oh wow!" Like, do I really?
Not twice. Not one time.
Not one, but twice.
Oh,
So I said,
wow.
well, damn, do I need to go back and dabble a little bit?
I'm not gonna play.
So mind you, it has been 7 years since the last time I have actually had penetration with a woman, get head from a woman, do anything with a woman sexually.
Right.
So it kind of like shocked me when you
had that.
Yeah, it kind of jumped. I was like, oh shit.
Well, listen.
What was that? Listen, I mean,
What did she say to make it get hard?
No, she looked at me.
this is what he asked me because he was testing my gangster.
Oh, okay.
And he said, "Brooke, do you ride?" And I was like, "Do I? Like you? Who are you talking to?" And he was like, "I said what I do is I have a certain set of skills. I look at that motherfucker and I look it in the face and I say, you're gonna do what I tell you to do." And it moved, and I was.
Oh, that's deep. I need to do my man.
Yeah, no. And I was like a snake charmer. The bitch is a snake. You
do it.
Go at it like a snake charmer,
and it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah,
And she made it do what it was supposed to do.
That was not the intention. You asked me a question.
Yeah, you definitely made it, jump.
Nice to know I have
so tonight is going to be, like I explained to you guys before we got live, it's just going to be questions and answers, getting into things, asking all type of questions. No questions is off limits, okay?
No questions.
That's for those who are watching in the comments, those that you guys are out there, you can ask any question. If you are watching it on YouTube, if you want to put it in the comment box, or if you kind of want to say something, I'll jump over there to you guys, okay?
And I can't see shit, so y'all gonna have to read them.
You need glasses? You wear glasses?
You're showing your age, girl.
I actually wear contacts. If I wear glasses, they'd be as thick as that TV.
Tracy said you was the big whisperer.
Oh my God!
I received that energy.
No, let me tell you something about. Do you remember her dog name?
The dick whisperer.
When she was growing up with the dog? She said when she was growing up with this dog, you know how everybody have a family dog and stuff like that. So her family dog name was Trick-a-Dick.
I remember that story.
Trick-a-Dick.
I want to know the dog name.
I wouldn't call my dog Trick-a-Dick.
Trick-a-Dick?
Like as a child,
his name or his nickname?
Come here, No, that was the dog's name.
Come here, Trick or Dick.
Yeah, and as a
What's
kid,
the meaning? I need to know the context.
oh, you sound like me.
I got questions. Tracy, I have questions.
All right, so speaking of questions, so I'm going to kind of pop it off a little bit, and then we can kind of get into, yeah. So we're going to use this more so like an icebreaker. So I'm gonna give you a card. I'm gonna have a card, and Miss Brooke, you're gonna have a card, right? Well, let me show you.
Okay.
What's going to be?
Can I go first with reading my question?
You actually can, wifey.
I better have a cute nickname.
So everybody, you're Brooke.
Look at her face though; it was so serious.
You're Brooke. Bree always been my work wife.
That's fine.
I don't know how we got.
Do you see our pictures?
How
we
did we
look
get
very
to that
good.
point?
I don't know. I think because I don't
The
know.
redheaded stepchild.
Because I was in whole other department, so I don't know.
And it was before you
You
even
have that
came to
effect on
for
everybody.
services.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me read my question.
All right, go ahead.
Did you receive beatings / whoopings as a kid, and how would you discipline your child using the punishment? Why or why not? So I definitely got my ass whooped.
Okay.
Okay, my mama don't play the radio, and my daddy didn't either. My daddy didn't whoop me though. He never put his hands on me, never raised the belt to me. It was always his look for me. So he never whooped me. But my mama definitely, and still to this day, she'll put her hands on me. You already know she'll pull up to the job.
That look just you and your mother look just alike.
It's horrible, and I have to tell her like, you're 50 now. You have to calm down. You have to calm down, cause I'm fucking 30. You can't put your hands on me. She don't give a damn.
Oh,
She don't give a damn.
So by you being your family being military kids, so what do you use or how do you discipline your kids?
I whoop their ass too. And
What is your method of choice, like your weapon of choice?
hand?
Okay. Okay.
No, I really, now as my kids is getting older, I don't have to whoop them. Like, it's more so my voice hold that power.
Right, because you don't put in the work.
Yeah, I don't put in the work. Now, when they were younger, I definitely whoop their ass. I'm not going to hold you on that one. It might be a belt. It might be a shoe. It just depends on what's closer. But my son is 12, so he's in middle school now, so I definitely have to put my fucking hands to him and let him know, like, you're not the teenager yet. He think he's just so grown and he can just do and talk about everything. No, that's not true yet. And then, my daughter, that Scorpio child. Woo, baby, that attitude
Scorpio.
is, woo. But
Oh yeah,
not too much.
Oh.
He said not too much on Scorpios.
Yeah, but no, my kid, I don't really have to whoop them like that. But discipline, I am not playing about that. I don't play about grades, and I don't play about respect. So you get everything that you want. So when it comes to it, if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, that shit getting taken away, and you want punishment. And I'm not letting that.
How you discipline?
Child, not enough. Clearly not enough. Because I thought that crash boom up there was my kid, to be honest. I got to the party late. I didn't have kids until I was 30. And by that time, I was tired. And
You said no.
So, when I get to the point of fed upness, everybody gets cussed out, and then I'm putting hands. I don't have a happy median. And unfortunately, I have to say things more than once to my kids to get the desired effect. And so by the third time I'm saying it, it's a whole lot of expletives at this point. As a kid, I didn't get whoopings per se. I was raised by my mother, and I only had to get slapped in the face twice to know that I didn't want to get slapped in the face the third time. First time she slapped me so hard, my glasses. If you want to know, yes, I did wear glasses at one point.
Okay.
And then she slapped me so hard, the bitches flew across the room. Now I can't see. She's like, and go pick them up.
Oh, wow.
So that was that one.
Was it because why did you get slapped so hard?
Because I had finally started smelling myself. So my family was in New York and I was down here, so I would get to fly new shit. So my aunt had sent me a dress down here that nobody had really had. And my other aunt had told me, oh, your dress is really pretty. And instead of saying thank you, I said, I know.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
You were
play
smart.
That.
So I guess at that point, I was smelling myself for the first time, and she sprayed it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made you go.
And slapped me straight, and I was like, okay, check one. And then I don't remember. I know the second slap, but long story short, all I needed was 2.
That's it.
Yeah, all I needed was 2. But with my kids, I think maybe had I started a little bit earlier, I'd have had the fortitude to check them every time. I'd be tired. It's just me and them. I'm tired. I don't even feel like yelling.
Yeah.
So, and they be upstairs and I be downstairs. So to say something, one of us gotta yell, and I don't want to hear you yell, and I don't feel like yelling.
Yeah.
So stay in your space.
I have the moments as well.
Oh wow.
Did you get your?
I definitely got my ass whooped, but it didn't do nothing.
Really?
I think for me, I didn't really get in trouble in school besides my mouth. I always had a smart mouth. But I was more devilish. So like I remember this time, I can remember 2 times off the back of my head that I really got my ass whooped. One time I was a little kid, right? And I was so bored, I'll never forget, I burned the towels, I burned the brush.
Oh, you beat your ass.
I threw everything into the garbage can in the bathroom. And my dad woke me up out my sleep and beat in my ass. And he was like, it was real bad. The second time,
you would have to get the hell about.
Yeah, and then we had this thing called, like I said, I always had a smart mouth in school. So my dad used to have like this little paddle. It was probably about this thing. He cut it and carved like a board. It was called the Board of Education. I hope he's not watching.
You had your own.
Yeah. So he called it the Board of Education. So I was the type. So look, I was the type that run. Like if you tried to like beat me, so my dad used to take me and pin me between his legs and beat me with the fucking paddle, so I couldn't run. So I thought it was child abuse. Honestly.
Well, what you did was arson. So
yeah, right. I mean,
I just stole the car. I was really bad. When it came to school, I used to fight outside of school. I never really fought in school. But I was really bad. Forced discipline. Younger, because my son don't say me so younger. I would just pop his hand, or I would give him a look. But outside of that, that was pretty
younger. How much younger? Because at some point that
popping hands.
Because my
I think the last time was probably about 6, 7.
And then after that?
After that, it's just a talk or a look. No, he's not that bad.
We got a fisticuff.
My kids is fucking horrible. And I guess because I was fucking horrible.
The fist.
So
right.
I was horrible.
Go ahead, Brooke. Reach your card.
What makes you insecure, and what do you do to cope?
Ooh.
Oh, that's deep.
That's winning.
Oh wow!
Ooh,
wow. Okay.
That's a deep.
That is well. It could be deep, but ain't that. I'm gonna be honest. Physically, what makes me most insecure is I don't have a big old booty. I'm gonna be honest. What? That's why this bitch tied around my waist. The hips to the booty. I never know we in that because I know the right clothes to wear to make it bong because I've been dealing with it for a while. So physically, I mean, but that was easy, right? If I had to dig deep, what makes me the most insecure? Oh, I got one that I've recently embraced. So I feel like I want a particular kind of man, right? Because I mean, I don't think I ain't balanced, I get, attention, and I'll dibble and dabble for a little while and engage in conversation, and then it could have the potential to go somewhere. I don't know if I just get disinterested or whatever.
And what's your sign, bro?
I'm a Libra.
Okay, interesting.
Okay,
we'll assess that interesting. We'll revisit that interesting.
One of my best friends is a Libra. Go ahead.
The line has been drawn. But okay, so the insecurity that I think I've embraced lately is because I am setting my sights now on wanting something out of a relationship to lead to marriage, et cetera, maybe I don't possess the qualities to attract the type of man that I want to settle down with. So I'm having to do some with the type of man that I want, since I keep curving these and this one don't have this and this one don't have that. Do I have the type of traits that the type of man that I want to attract has? So I just embrace that thought process. Now, do I want to do something about it? Like get my ass in the gym, maybe stop smoking. My little dibble and dabble that I do.
That's right.
The type of man that I want, does he deal in those extracurricular activities?
Okay.
That's my insecurity.
Well, can I tell you this? Don't because you say you wonder if you possess those qualities. You definitely do, because you wouldn't be trying to look for that into someone else. So you definitely possess those qualities. You just have to pray about it. I literally.
Oh, now she said pray about it.
Yeah, I mean literally, the right one hasn't found you.
I
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you just have to know that it ain't your time. The people that's coming, it's lessons learned from those people that you dibble and dabble in, and whatever the case may be, to find the right one. But he coming. Trust me.
I receive it. I will receive all of it.
I think for me, what was the question?
What makes you insecure,
insecure?
and what do you do to cope?
Oh yeah. Well, what did you do to cope?
Well, I guess I said I do some.
Yeah.
So
Okay, my type of cow.
Oh, you smoke.
My type of cow.
Okay.
Just saying, shit, we smoke. That's what it is.
You smoke down.
Down.
I
have
smoke
to
down.
tell you,
Down.
We
all
gonna
the
live our
time.
truth. I smoke down as well.
Yeah,
That's why
I
most
so I got
people
3 damn
still
kids.
living.
That's what I'm saying. I got 3 damn kids. I got
And you
to do
got
something.
Okay. Times 2. They act like times somebody 6. Shit.
I think for me, I would think my speech impediment. That's the
And
only
I
thing.
think that's so cute on you. I love it.
That's the only thing that I can think of, because like we were saying upstairs,
Mhm.
I talk fast, or when I try to like or I try to like get into it, but you really have to catch it.
You
You have to catch it, because now I done master it.
Yeah.
So you really just have to catch it. But outside of that, I think I'm the shit.
You think my son? I mean, he's gonna eventually, if you don't grow up out of it.
Some people grow out of it, some people don't.
But that's a testament to us being our biggest critic, because that's one of the things I find really attractive about you. I didn't even know it was an impediment as much as I thought it was like a cute little list that like his tongue touches the tip of his teeth when he talks.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute. And here it is, you insecure about it, and meanwhile I'm like,
you can't really catch it though. That's why you say you really have to know. And then but when you get mad, oh baby, you don't put a radio.
Well, I get mad.
It comes
out real bad.
I guess I've never seen you.
Oh my God! Do not piss him off, please.
Because let me tell you why.
What do you start doing?
When I get mad, I take it too far.
Yeah.
So I try to think before I speak, because it just come out. Ain't no telling what's gonna come out.
Auntie.
It ain't gonna tell.
My
So
auntie go on there.
what about you?
I think no, I think like Brooke said, physically it would be. I'm not hippie. I'm not. I don't have the big ass that everybody possesses, but I got a man that like it, so I'm all right.
That part.
So if it wasn't fit, other than that, I don't know. I think I worry or care about how I'm perceived to people. If that makes sense. And where I used to didn't really care.
Okay.
Because I am who I am, right? But I am who I am, so I want people to understand who I am and my character. And when people don't really perceive me very well, or they judging or whatever, that it brings me to another type of place. I'm like, damn, I'm this dope ass person. Why do you feel like I'm so all about myself, or I'm selfish, or I want attention, or these are the things that I'm, hearing.
I didn't perceive that from you. I'm like, who the fuck cares for you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't perceive that you would really. I don't get that energy from you that you care what other people
think.
Yeah, I wouldn't harbor that,
and I don't really think it's what people. It's who people that matters to me.
Okay.
So like, if you matter to me, or if I value some type of your opinion, or care about you in a good way, that's what those people is who matter. And when they perceive me in a certain way, or don't understand or get me in a certain light, because I'm learning something about myself too. I'm very emotional, and I'm learning very emotional about everything. I'm passionate about every fucking thing, and so I think that's it. But I cope with it. I write and I smoke. And I'm starting to drink.
Right. All right. So before I ask my question, I want to go to the comments, because I see there's a couple of comments that have came in since we had been
Oh, it's a
recording.
lot of comments.
Kevin said trick or dick sounds like an STD. I guess that was for Tracy.
Tracy.
Oh, it does.
Dog
You
ain't
put
trick or
it
dick.
together.
I cannot
You got the
believe
trick
that.
This bitch
I'm
that's
so
out there
sorry.
said that dream wasn't for you. Talking about when I was dreaming about the train.
Oh
That's
my
what he's
God.
talking about.
How you get somebody else? how you
Marcia
get
said, "Hey, Marcia."
Hey,
Marcia
Marcia.
said, "I smacked my lips at my mom, and that was the only time I remember getting my butt whooped."
I know that's right.
Not me, baby. I was off the chain.
I ain't smacking no teeth. I'm smacking them now since I'm 30, but I'm still cautious.
Sean still come up there and whoop your ass.
Yeah, I'm trying to say.
KB Kev said Keon tongue and teeth definitely gets in the way of his verse, but I still understand. Kevin Kev.
That's so mean.
I love it.
Whoever is TMT, they said, okay, baby girl, teach.
All right.
Tracy said, Bree, you just learning your emotional.
I learned it 2 years ago.
That's funny. So I'll read my card and then we'll go on to the next. Okay, so my card says, do you feel like people should only date their equal? If so, describe your equal. If not, explain.
Well, let's see. You answer, that's your card.
Do I feel like people should date their equal?
Equal in what?
Just,
Like, define equal, like equal pay, equal personality, equal everything.
So what I
all
get
in
from the
general?
card is dating on their same level.
Okay.
Is what I get from it. I think that people should date on their same level. However, I feel that we have all been in a place where we have either dummy down our standards or we to attract somebody who help us level up. You get what I'm saying? With dating on your level, I feel that there's ways that you can help each other grow, right? With certain things that you guys may share in common, or just everyday life, like you continue to grow. When you dim down yourself, I feel that I think it's a sign of, well, not a sign, but not insecure, that too, but I want to say vulnerability. That's what I was looking for. It just depends on where you at in life, and I feel like when you going down, or it's like you to hit a place where you're not attracting somebody that you wanted to attract, or you just not in the place that you want to be. It can be financially, it can be emotionally, it can be mentally, it can just be anything. So I definitely feel that you should date on your level.
Okay.
What about you? What about you?
I feel that you definitely should date your equal. I mean, because then therefore, well, I don't know, it's a catch-22, because if you're dating your equal, then like you said, you have an opportunity to level yourself up or whatever. You can level each other up. However, if I'm dating somebody, let's just say pay-wise, that's super, super, super out there, I'm going to feel insecure. Because of the simple fact that I'm not bringing to the table exactly what they're bringing to the table as well. But that can also give me a motivation to say, oh, I'm going to get my shit together and get my money up too. And I don't know, but I have dated below my standards, and I know I shouldn't have been dating his ass. But that comes from what, like you said, I wasn't attracting who I wanted. I had a certain standard, and I wasn't getting that from certain people. So I went to the comfortable state and how they made me feel. And I know for a fucking fact that I shouldn't have been dating. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like you should date your equal. And my equal.
All right, what about you?
I disagree slightly.
I got a question for both of y'all. Go ahead.
I disagree slightly for the simple fact that two things. I'm big on accountability.
Okay.
And accountability is having introspect. If you say date on your level, who's to say that you at that level? You're assessing yourself based off of what your standards of that level are. So then would you not then want to date above your level, somebody who could raise you up, or below your level, somebody who could help you see things that you missed while you was down here? I think everybody has a different everybody can add value to your situation. So I'm on this level because I have this or I am this. But somebody here is seeing life from a different perspective. Maybe when I was down here, I missed that perspective and they can teach me something. Or this person up here can show me something so I can get up here. So no, you date who you like, who chemistry draws you into.
Would you date someone?
Some of the finest niggas be walking. I don't care what you say.
So
they be right at the bus stop.
So okay. Would you date by you having your own vehicle? Let's just say this: by you having your own vehicle right now, right? And you're dating. You're looking to date. You're looking to evolve, like you said, get married. Everything lead to another level.
I am.
Would you date someone that don't have a car or don't have the things at least that you have? For me, that's what I mean. I have to, because I find myself enabling the person.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So if you don't have what I at least have.
But then wait. No,
I've been there.
To answer that question, and then I'm glad you said it like that, because I say a lot of things in jest, but I'm be dead ass serious. Some of the finest dudes be walking.
Yeah.
And with that being said, you don't know why he's walking.
Yeah.
Maybe his car is in the shop and he just walked from the tire shop while they fixing his shit to go get something to eat. You could be bypassing somebody who is your person because perceivably they don't have, which you think they should have, and you don't know what happened in between that gap. They got a DUI or something, but they fixing themselves, and you don't know why that circumstance is that circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I don't judge somebody where they at, because
I like
okay,
that.
but what are you? Okay,
you definitely asked that. Before I ask my question, do you guys have any questions that's out there?
I want to know what Abel
did y'all?
I do.
I mean, I'm sorry. Well, we're gonna wait till your car get out the shop.
Oh,
now I can speak to you and talk to you, but yeah,
wow.
Now, money wise, if you're not,
I don't care about the money. Like,
you don't have to be making.
I make more than my man now.
Yeah, well,
okay.
Yeah, but we gotta in some type of way, right? Because then we're gonna always rely on me.
Right.
I mean, it's level.
You know what I mean? You walk in your car in the shop. And now we trying to go out every night, or well, we not every night, but we trying to do things, and we trying to. You gotta no.
But then also too, I feel
but you know what? That's the nigga who don't make you feel like you want to do that. It's somebody out there that make it all tingle, and I'm on my way, baby. I'm on my way.
Well, because
it can tingle, but I still gotta be the one to get in the car and get to you. I need you to be able to come tingle with me when.
Now I agree with Brooke because I believe I was driving from Covington when I say the Covington.
Now I ain't said I ain't never drove to go get it.
Look, I was driving from Covington all the way to Campbell Road.
Put gas in the car twice.
That part. Look, that part. But I remember I had got to a point where I was driving from Campbell Road. I mean not Campbell Road, Covington, Georgia, all the way to Campbell Road, and the nigga ain't have shit. Dude. And it was the best.
Don't be the best ones. Listen, they call them hobosexuals, niggas who sleep in for a shelter. Yeah.
No, he wasn't coming.
Going back home.
Yeah, do what we doing. I'm on my way.
Okay.
What about you, sister? Did you? Did you? Oh. Okay.
But on that part, can I chime in?
Go ahead.
On that part, I had honey. I was fucking with a dude. Work, he dropped me off.
Oh no, you can't have my car.
Come pick me up, but that is somebody that you're dealing with for a season.
Yeah,
they serving a purpose.
Yeah.
So if he had the bus, it's okay since he's serving a purpose. That's not anybody that's going to be in a relationship with.
But you can get something out of that situation.
Out of that, but you know what? In dealing with that person you thought was there for a season, who did you may find out, like you said, that there's more there that you didn't know that was there. But you didn't experience it until you started dealing with that person and it started to reveal itself. And that person can become a long-term person. If you know that they have potential, like, okay, he got some.
But how would you know if you won't date him because you don't have a car?
You don't have a car.
No, I'm done with them days. I'm just.
That's a part of life.
People get too stuck on what a person can have or what a person
Currently.
can do in their mind. Because I'm from Chicago, so like back home, we just know how to hustle.
Yeah.
So you want a person who hustle with you. And the money not being right. My grandmother and my grandfather was the biggest drug dealer.
Okay.
And my grandma never worked after I turned 6, and I'm 33 now. So my grandfather was the breadwinner, but she knew how to get money too. And it's like, you can't always go looking for somebody who has 50-50 because, like you said, you might have to find somebody who's a little higher to elevate you up there because you might not know it all. And you think you do. You think because you got $20,000 in your account, you go to work every day, you still struggling like somebody else. So, you ain't got something to lean on. If you have a car crash,
it can all be gone. Your situation can change. You're right. Your situation can change.
I'm actually going through that
now. You go through it
right now. But so that's why I said it's like a catch-22, right? Because I just now in my place, in my days, and all the bullshit that I went through, I just know that I cannot. Well, I won't say cannot, but I'm gonna find myself always abling or trying to help. I mean, because we always gonna try to help each other.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but be the sole, like you said, I done been with a nigga that didn't work, didn't have a car, didn't do shit but sling dick. You get what I'm saying? And that's all I cared about.
That's not a nigga that you're gonna try to be with.
I tried to be with his dumb ass.
No, and that is the type of person that you should be with.
I used myself as that. My ex-husband, he called me so. My ex-husband was a doctor. Okay. So he was in medical school to be a doctor. But you don't leave him. I wasn't happy.
There you go.
He wasn't fucking me right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would fuck him. You know how you craving a certain food.
Yeah.
You end up eating something else because you hungry, but you didn't get what you was craving. That's how it was when I would fuck him. Like we would fuck, but I would when we're done, I'm like, damn.
On top of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
You was like the girl off of Addicted.
He didn't make me happy, but guess what?
On top.
I divorced him, and you know the nigga I'm with now. You know what he do? He drives trucks for a living. He don't make as much as I make, but he makes enough to.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, a man does not have to make what you make, as long as he makes enough to sustain himself.
Yeah, that's what.
That's the difference between dealing with a nigga that don't have shit.
Yeah.
But if you can sustain yourself, pay your bills, feed yourself, I don't have to take care of you.
Yes,
Even
that's
in
what
my
I'm
situation
saying.
now,
I ain't.
we live in a whole high-rise condo in downtown Atlanta. It's not cheap. But guess what? This is how much it costs. This is what your portion is. This is what my portion is. We're going to pay this. We're going to split this shit down the middle. I was raised like that. But guess what? My extra money left over may be more than his. But guess what? We are equally yoked to come down and pay those bills.
So let me ask you guys this. So do you guys crave sex or intimacy?
Intimacy.
Fuck a sex.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. I crave intimacy.
I don't know
because I
what
can't
intimacy
if I'm not. Yeah, we got all had our.
They said, "Who is that speaking behind the camera?" She is speaking the truth.
So we all had
Aquarius over there.
Okay.
Right. We all had our ways where we all had those things where we just fuck, get our rocks off and keep it moving. But it's come to a certain point in age where you actually crave the intimacy, because I can't just be having sex without the intimacy. Because I like the kiss, I like all that stuff. So
Right,
it's kind of a little different now, but we do get our rocks off. And I'm at a point now. I fuck. I do fuck. But I do want intimacy. I really do.
Yeah, I like intimacy. I like the passion. I like to be, spooned and kissing and leading all up into the sex. Or if that makes sense.
So next
okay,
question.
wait, no, because I didn't answer the question.
Go ahead.
At first I was kind of like, what is intimacy? Because I don't, it means different things to different people.
Okay.
I realized intimacy makes me a little uncomfortable sometimes.
Really?
Why?
It makes me feel vulnerable and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like,
What?
that part. Yeah, I've noticed that. That's why when I get too comfortable with, I love to have fun and I love to laugh and joke. So I can have, I can engage with somebody chemistry-wise in those moments. Like if I am being intimate with somebody, for me, it's sitting on the couch and we watch like a comedy special.
Okay.
But if it get like real romantical and you want to rub one, oh no, let's go fuck. I'm more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like bang bang bang, knocking it down than I am
cuddly and all of that.
Don't touch me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
So do you think you're a man? Like,
well, I done had 2 babies, y'all.
No, I'm not saying. When I say, do you think you're a man? But I have females who say, I think like a nigga. Like,
I have a lot of
a nigga
masculine
mentality.
energy. I was raised by a man who you would love to see my birth chart? No, I have a full vagina and 2 children.
No. Your birth chart meaning like I meant the sign. So you're a Libra and they love intimacy.
Yeah, and so but it means I'm a different kind of Libra.
Yeah, I need to see how you emotionally feel. Like,
well,
in what sign?
For me, my father did raise me in a certain kind of way, and he always would tell me I'm his favorite son. He only has 3 kids. He has 2 daughters, and he has my brother. My brother has autism, like not on the spectrum, but a severe autism. And my dad is like that. New Brooklyn, still wear the fitted hat, still got an Adidas track suit to match every pair. He's still that dude. So he raised me with that type of energy. Like when I was young, I couldn't have one boyfriend. I could be talking to a couple of dudes, but you're not gonna be serious to take your focus off of the task at hand. You understand what I'm saying? So he kind of raised me in a way.
I think that's an up north thing.
I my family is from Brooklyn, so you know my dad is.
That's an up north thing.
So that's
because down here we very southern and hospitable. We like that. But don't get it twisted though. So that shit. You have dipped in the lady pond, right?
I have.
And you have dipped in the lady pond, right?
I have.
No, and we're in the audience yet. So where were you? And this question is for you too. Do you feel that? And I'm gonna go both 2 different ways with this.
Okay.
Do you feel that you were just experimenting, or you feel like you actually were like born to like girls?
Oh no, I was definitely experimenting. I love penis. I love the penetration of it. I love everything about it, what it looks like, how it get to where it gotta get. A man, but my experience with a woman was with a man as well.
Oh,
yeah. So we had a thing going on, but it was a 2-time thing.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it because it was something fun. It was something new. That's the type of person he was. So I'm very wholesome coming from 10-year being in a relationship and all that extra stuff. So it was new, it was different. So I enjoyed it. Will I do it again? If my nigga was willing. So he ain't willing, baby. He ain't trying to share.
Ooh, you know what? I just put a couple things together. Because I don't want to go too deep.
No, go there. Take it there.
Okay, I had some experiences as maybe a preteen that led me to believe I could dibble and dabble either way. A sleepover that turned into a little bit more than a sleepover.
Okay.
And then you realize some things about your best friend that you didn't realize before.
Okay.
And now she's your best friend, so y'all together a lot. And so now, but anyway, but I do feel like I'm a woman who's more attracted to men. But I love a beautiful, attractive woman. Listen, I go which way the wind blow. If you make it move.
Like you made
it move?
Come here, let's go. Right. But I mean, I say that in jest. Like, I like who I like when I like it. Yes. I had a whole full-fledged relationship with a woman. I told you, when she changed my tire and permed my hair in the same day. Oh, yeah. You hear what I say? She changed my tire and permed my hair in the same day. You're the one for me.
You the one. Wow. Hold on, wait. Change the tire.
And she permed my hair.
Yeah, that's a winner.
Oh. Where do I need to go? It's the one-stop shop.
So I know you guys had questions as well. So I don't want to skip over you guys' questions. So I'm gonna let you guys ask a question apiece, and then we're gonna jump back to the comments. Okay? So go ahead. What was your question?
Okay, so my question is, in a relationship, right? Okay, well, I don't know how to really ask it now that I'm thinking about it.
Ask it.
Should there be gender roles? Meaning,
doors open. This person opens the door. This person takes out the trash.
Right, or because my man, he feels he's a man. So he's very alpha, but he was raised to he like say open the door. He order your food, stuff like that. Right? Me, I wasn't raised that way. I was raised. My mom ordered my dad food. Or she'll go buy him clothes and stuff like that. And so he don't feel like, oh, you should take out the trash. But my dad didn't raise us to, oh, you just strictly do this, and my brother just strictly do this. No, you gonna learn how to cut the grass too, so you don't depend on no man.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And my son, and for my brother, you gonna learn how to cook and stuff like that, so you don't depend on no woman. So in a relationship, for me, I'm finding it hard now that I'm with this real alpha male to let him be who he is, an alpha male. So do you believe that it should be gender roles? Like the man provide and take care, and then, or whatever the case may be, the more masculine one take care and provide and go to work, and you home cook, whatever the case may be, and be submissive.
So,
because ain't nobody ordering my food.
So here's my thing on it. I think that growing up, we were taught that a man should do this and a woman should do this, right? Now that we're actually adults, you see it all over the place. You see women doing shit. I have seen more women truck drivers than anything.
That part.
Since we have, so you see everything, and I think it's coming from a change of the world, because you have more single parent households now, than it should be. I do feel that it should be a 2-parent household. However, you have people that are in just a single state. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to gender roles, I personally believe that men ought to cook, women ought to cook, clean, etc. I was taught to cook, clean, and take care of myself. A man don't work, he don't eat. So even though I am a gay male, no matter what position that I am in, I feel that I'm going.
No pun intended.
I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that if I need to cook, if I need to clean, I'm not going to be as the straight people say, oh, that's the woman, that's the girl, and that's the boy. No. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to still conduct, even though my sisters or my friends may say sister or girl or anything like that. But at the end of the day, I think I still conduct myself overall as a
Okay, so I believe there should be. I live in the gray area on this, y'all, because it's certain things that if I do have to do and I have a man, I'm gonna look at you funny. Like I don't want to take out no trash. If I got a man and I'm taking out the trash, I'm gonna look at you funny. At the same time, I don't really cook. So where am I?
You really don't cook, or you don't cook?
Yeah, you better tell him. That's the man of my house. So that's saying a whole lot.
Y'all in a last relationship. So
what they tell you? Okay. And they
why don't you cook, bro?
The kitchen is hot.
Okay.
And I be having shit to do. My attention span is not. It takes too long. And you know what? I realized the main thing about me not cooking? I don't want people to have to be in a position to pretend they like my food.
Oh, wow. Because you can't cook.
That's the real nitty gritty of it. Like, I don't want to, because then I'm going to be like, and it'll hurt my feelings.
Yeah. So, I get like that sometimes.
I don't hurt my feelings. So that's, but that's where I'm kind of in the gray area with it.
So Kevin Kev has said, no gender roles. Do what works for you in your relationship department.
I agree. What you feel like doing? Cause shit, and maybe some days when the trash man is cute, I want to take the trash out.
Also, Kevin Kev said intimacy doesn't always equal sex. It's also those conversations that let you get to know someone's deepest, most secret thoughts and inner workings. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. What about you, bro? What's the question that you want to ask?
I'm so on the fence. I can't. I had stuff written down, and I was trying to get away from sex because we always be talking about sex.
I like sex.
I love sex, and that's why we always end up here. So let me see. You know what? Somebody had given me these to stray away from, because I was like, if I come up with it, it's gonna be sex. But one question they did ask to say I should ask, and I thought it was kind of funny, because it took me to a story in a place.
Okay.
So it's going to be a question. What is the pettiest thing you've ever done to get out of a relationship?
Ooh.
To get out of one?
That's a good one, right? That takes you kind of away from sex. What is? And I'm embarrassed to tell mine, so I'm going to let y'all go first, but I'm going to speak my truth anyway.
Pettiest thing I've ever done
to get out of a relationship?
I don't know to get out of a relationship, but I know the pettiest thing I've done to not let a nigga come over.
Ooh.
That's what I was going, because
I
mean, that's fine too.
Yeah, I cut my own. I let my own lights get cut off. Yeah.
That is the extreme.
Yeah,
Bitch, you ain't got no power. You can't come here.
Bitch, we ain't got no power.
You
Oh,
can't come
wow.
here. That is to the
You
extreme.
let your own lights get cut off, Bree? Nah, that's a little extreme.
That is
Because I don't like going around resetting every goddamn thing with lights go
in the
out.
world.
Well, see, I didn't stay at home either. But I was like, oh, you know, I don't got no power. My lights got cut off. So I have to wait till tomorrow, and I gotta go to work.
Did he cash up you for the bill?
No. Broke ass.
Then he should have stayed where the fuck
Yeah,
he was.
exactly. Exactly.
Or at least offered to help.
He wasn't even that time, but no.
I don't think I did nothing petty to get out of a relationship. I never did anything petty to get out of a relationship. I'm with you, Brie. I think I'd have did something petty so a nigga don't come over.
Y'all are so much more mature than me.
And I feel like when you get to a point where the relationship is you know it's not going to work, I think that I was the one who probably just stayed out a little more often than I would normally stay.
But what happens if okay, so I'll let you finish, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would stay out a little more than I would normally, stay out or whatever. Or I'd be like, oh, you can't, we fucking, or something like that. That's at the end of the relationship.
Yeah.
But I think the pettiest thing that I have done to, and it's not really petty, it's just lying. I use my friends. I would use my friends, or I'd be sick, or
I was on the world's longest period.
Look, I may not douche on purpose. It just may be something that I won't do.
Child, listen, I love you.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
So what about you, Brooke?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how honest I'm gonna be about this.
No, I want you to be.
You gotta be 100%.
Because when the question got brought up, I laughed out loud. I was like, oh shit. Okay, so anyway, so y'all are telling situations to like have somebody not come over. But in my circumstance, I was in a relationship. I realized the relationship wasn't working. This person had way more feelings for me than I did for them, and they was not catching every hint I was throwing. Period. But I was trying not to be the bad guy. And every little hint, the hints got bigger and bigger. You're not getting it. And I'm trying not to hurt your feelings. Yo, how honest do I want to be? So, and the person had a key to my house, and it got to the point where I live mad far. Like, we live like an hour away. Keep driving to my house in the middle of the night. I'm thinking I finally got a night to myself. 3 o'clock in the morning, I wake up and you in my bed. You drove all the way from over here?
Yeah.
I still thought I was going to have my bed to myself. So, once I realized the hint was not hinting, I just tried to start doing things that made me really unattractive. Like, I would eat a whole, drink milk and pass gas at night and become really what I thought was disgusting. Like, I was trying to turn this person off. Like, everything I've been saying is not. So
working,
now let me try to make you the pedicures. Instead of 2 weeks, I'm going 4. Like, at that part, I was willing to take the
let yourself go.
I was trying to be like,
attractive.
don't want me anymore. That shit didn't even work.
Oh wow.
So but when somebody in love, they don't care. But I was going to extreme measures to take the L and be
that
unappealing, and it's still.
So could y'all date somebody who is that you're not physically attracted to?
No, that is why I was drinking milk at night. I was trying to get him the hell on.
I don't know. It's not a physical thing for me, but you gotta be somewhat cute. Like, I gotta be able to be attracted to you in some way. So, I don't date.
Did you say physically attracted to?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. If I ain't physically attracted to you, I can't be with you.
Well, no, I think I'm physically, yeah. Well, looks are not everything.
It's not.
However,
you gotta be some type of appealing.
And attraction is attraction to you. You like what you like. I like what I like. We all like the same thing.
Right.
I like a nigga with a little scar on his face or something like that. You know what I'm saying? There are certain things that don't bother me that bother other people.
For me, I like someone who is I do
Where's
like
this
a
going?
butch queen. However, when I was dibbling and dabble with like DL men, I like somebody that's a little rough around the edges, and
I like a little rough
I
rider.
catch myself now still looking at a nigga that's a little rough around the edges.
Butch queen is? I don't know what that
A
means.
butch queen is somebody who is who can have a masculine and feminine at the same time, or they can.
He's describing
go back and
himself.
forth. Yeah, me. I can be a
Oh,
butch
why I
queen.
want to winky sometimes.
I am a butch queen. No, you're a queen.
I'm a Bush. I'm more Bush than you.
No, you're not. Butch. You're not butch
I
at all. You're queen. It's with a K.
And you're a lady.
Oh well, hey, to each his own. When I get in the bed, it calls something else.
I don't want to do it. That was so wait. Okay.
Do y'all have any questions out in the audience before I go to the next thing? Y'all
Or
wanna
somebody
say?
else. What's the pettiest thing one of y'all did? You don't
To
do
get
that.
out of the relationship, did it work?
Oh damn! That is petty.
What?
Was your granddaddy? Did he die soon?
Don't you do
Or is he
that?
still alive?
Because you're not supposed to.
Oh,
Oh, you're not supposed to speak
Girl, I
into the
think you speak.
universe.
I just asked the question because I ain't using nobody that's dead. I ain't putting nobody in the
Now
ground.
I have used I have said something about my grandma or somebody, but they was already dead, but the other person didn't know. See, the other person didn't know.
I'd have said not to get out of the shit for a nigga to not come over, baby.
But yeah.
My friend tired and blue. Somebody that ran to the back of her car.
Everything.
When you say to get out of relationships, that's different than to get like.
I never used anything to get
She
out of
be
it.
so
That's what
she
I
be
say, I'm
so
mature.
drunk all the time, girl. I can't. Keon say not Keon about to have a bone match with one of the guests. I don't go, baby. Oh, you nasty. Why would you say that?
You're going to jail.
Go on the chair. You know she cut brake lines and shit. They can't see you, baby. They can't see you.
What's the longest you ever put up with somebody's bullshit? Just to, because that was your person. That was the person that you wanted to be in a relationship
2 years.
with. And so you put up with all the bullshit.
2
You
years.
put up with all whatever the case may be.
2 years.
6 years.
2 years. Almost 3, girl. Almost 3. 2 years. Almost 3. I didn't cut all my friends off. Let's not.
I have done it.
Let's not go there tonight. Because I did not cut all my friends off. You said what?
People do get in relationships.
Yeah, I mean, but this is the thing. Can I ask you a question? Is that I think is that not natural a little bit? Not natural, but I'm saying is that not?
Well, that's
So no. Let me say
Not
this.
cut all
a
friends,
little
but
bit.
kind of distance a little bit, maybe because you get in a
It
relationship.
depends on what type of friend that friend is to you.
That
Because
is
y'all
true.
be on
You my
FaceTime every
everyday
damn day.
bitch.
That's what I'm saying, every day.
If you're my everyday bitch,
Yeah,
girl,
we
it's
got
a
problem.
be a balance. It's a balance.
Okay, but wait a minute. What if every day goes to four days a week instead of 7?
Now
Now you're gonna be like, oh,
every day to not at all.
no. Well, okay, that's what I'm saying. But if it went from every day to 4, are you still like, oh, bitch, you changed?
I'm fine with that. But when it's every day to
None,
at all,
then yeah, that's
And
extreme.
that's the
Yeah.
problem. So what if the because both y'all, well, you're friends or whatever, so you're single, but now you in a relationship and another person not,
I don't have a problem with that.
right? But so it's not gonna be every day, or it might not be some days it might not get there.
No, so he's talking about me.
Apparently,
Right.
obvious.
I've been in this with
But
y'all,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But also too, I feel that when you have your single friends and you are getting into a relationship, I do feel that it's a time and place where you die down a little bit to your friends because you're trying to get to know somebody and everything like that, right?
I just think
Which is no excuse to how I did, because I stopped talking to a lot of people.
Me too.
I stopped talking. It wasn't
And you
just
was
him.
wrong for that.
I was dead ass wrong for that, right? However,
And you glad
you
you was
have-
still there
yes.
when it was over.
right.
And
So what would be your response
If
when
you don't.
if I don't come back?
It will hurt me.
It will hurt.
It will hurt.
We talked about
Yeah,
it.
we talked about it.
It's a valuable life lesson.
It
though.
is.
That would have been his
Because,
life lesson.
but this is the thing too. Me with my best friend, right?
Girl, hey, could y'all pause the shot? Y'all want?
I got a shot. He didn't even
Just
choose.
one. Just one.
I'm done with a shot. I can do it. Let's do it.
For me,
These are so
it
good.
wasn't the fact that I think for me the reason why I didn't
Could you
talk
pause
to
the
my
shot,
friend at
sister, real
all.
quick?
It's gotta be tequila.
I just need juice. Just
That's
give me
all
some
right.
Just give
Come
me some
come
juice,
through
nigga.
this.
This is my shot right here.
Come through. See, I want that. Me too. Right? But you know what? I wouldn't have been shit if I did have it.
Just for 2 shots, so she got her shot. He lit just bought her. That's it.
Okay, but I need some juice to put behind it. But for like I was saying, for me, the reason why it wasn't that I'm cutting my friend off. I think because I knew that my friend, the type of friend that I have,
Mm-hmm.
right, and the nigga that I had, it was not gonna match.
It wasn't gonna match.
It was not gonna mesh, and so I wanted to separate the two because I knew that nigga was some bullshit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And so I'ma just because I know my friend. Okay, thank you, baby. I know my friend, so I knew she was gonna be there for me at the end of the day. But like if my friend was not there for me when I got out of the relationship to be back, it would have crushed you.
That part.
And before I lose my train of thought, I'm gonna come back to you. But sometimes also too, you cut out those people who are closest to you because they know you. They know exactly when you're going through stuff. They know you. So you don't want them to see certain things. So I feel like you will cut them off.
Yeah.
And so they won't be able to, because you know your friends who know you, I know that I may can influence you to or say, hey, now bitch, you know that nigga ain't right for you. So sometimes it's like a defense mechanism too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But,
okay, so for me, I did that when I was younger. You get into somebody and then you put all your energy into them and then you start, disassociating from your friends and not being that consistent friend that you once were. But with that being said, now you putting too much into this. You're always too available in this relationship.
Right.
So now you're neglecting this relationship and you're too available in this relationship, which is now giving this person a false sense of, oh, I got this person where I want them.
Yeah.
And now I don't have this person where I want them.
Right.
Why don't you be true to yourself and divvy your time accordingly? This is my man, I give him, or this is my best friend, I give them the allotted time. This is my man, I give them the allotted time. You shouldn't give nobody all your energy, even if it feels fresh and new.
Yeah.
Because now the expectation is 7 days out of the week for the rest of our life.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be nothing but yours.
Yeah.
So when now I want to go talk to my friend, oh, you changed.
Yeah.
Or we not as connected as we used to.
Yeah.
Keep that balance from start how you want to finish.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you every day 24/7 for the rest of our life.
Yeah.
I don't want you to not be in my life, best friend. Start how you want to finish. Not none of that honeymoon shit.
Yeah.
It's not gonna end like that.
That's why it was important for me
you
when I
actually
got
just said that's up north.
honeymoon shit.
That honeymoon shit.
That's why it was important for me when I got with Willie, because I was like, look, I lost I was in a relationship where I didn't talk to nobody, even family. I cut family off too because I knew that my mom and my dad would have been on some shit like,
disapproved.
yeah, of course, for
Hello,
fully
them
sure.
duh.
So
Why are you here?
but I told him, I said, it's important for me to have that balance. I need to have my friends, and I need to have I can have my man. Now, if the two don't mesh, then I'm okay with that because people is different. But I need you to understand that sometimes I'm going to be with my friends and I'm going to go do things like this. And then when you have our time, we're going to have our time as well. Yeah. And he understood it. So that's why he's still here.
I definitely get it. So I'm kind of shift it up a little bit. I'm going to start with you, bro. Who would you say hurt you in your life? And what did you do to recover from it?
Who hurt me in my life?
Yeah, who hurt you and how did you recover from it?
Oh man.
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh wow. Okay. It just makes me be so accountable for the fucked up person that I am, I guess, sometimes. Because I think I handle in all of the circumstances, it made me feel emotions. Because I can think of maybe 3 or 4 instances where, because I don't let too many people hurt me. I don't let you get close enough to hurt me. I'm going to be honest. So I can only think about maybe 4
4 instances in my life where somebody did hurt me. One of them was romantically, my first love. My second one would have been my father when he raised me to be kind of man the fuck up while you crying. The third one would have been my mother when she passed away. And my fourth one would have been when that one time where I played myself and thought a nigga was more of my. We gotta stop saying that word. We say that a lot. Thought a man was more of my dude than he was, and I pulled up. I never pulled up again. I was very embarrassed about myself.
Oh,
the
wow.
results when a bitch answered the door. Who are you?
Oh wow.
So those are like the 4, like, you know, instances that I could think of that I was hurt. But what I did to deal with it was never allow anybody to make me feel that kind of way again. So I denied myself vulnerability, I think, and connection to not have those feelings. I ain't never let nobody get as close to my heart again as that first love. My mother's passed away, so, you know, if it is not that feeling, if the feeling that you give me, I don't give a fuck how attracted I am to you or how much I say I'm into you. If when you leave or are no longer there, if that don't feel like my mama dying, I could care less. You understand what I'm saying? So you could never hurt me to that extent.
Yeah.
With my father, I got daddy issues now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nigga. Like, and so it's just my defense mechanism is to just become Teflon and never allow those things to make me feel like that again. But that's probably why I've never been married.
What about you, Bree?
Call me.
The person that hurt me most got to be the BD. But I'm okay now, and only because he was everything. He was gonna be everything. That's why I decided to have the 3 kids. I did that very early on. I determined my life super, super early, and it was just supposed to be one and done. Never touched another nigga, nothing for the 10 years that we was together. So to know that it didn't become the fairy tale, and I had these 3 kids and never could have another child, right? Because my tools are tied. So, and to know that he can go and have kids, which he did outside of my kids after we broke up, that was very, you know, hurtful for me. But I can now say we are good co-parents, and I've moved on from that hurt. And we was together 10 years, and it took 3. It took 3 years to fully recover and say, because I didn't want him no more after we broke up. It wasn't the one of him that I wanted. It was, damn, look how long we've been together and what we created and what we were supposed to have and why it, you know why it happened. Why we didn't make it. So, yeah, but you know, now I used to smoke even like every day, all day, 24/7. I'm talking about at work, on break, doing work, whatever. But now I'm good. I still smoke like that, but hell, it ain't because of him. That part, yeah.
I would say my ex, and I would say my mom. I would say my mom first. Due to the things that I had to put up with as a kid, it kind of made me be a certain type of way growing up, and then it was like a curse and a blessing at the same time. But it was just the trauma behind it.
Yeah.
That made me have to I was like, damn, it hurt.
Yeah.
And I would say my ex because I completely went into a different world. Like I just lost me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it was very different. It was very, 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 very different. So how did I recover from that? I would definitely say my friends, counseling, and being to myself music.
I love listening to music.
I would definitely say it. So those 3 definitely kind of like
I think you're very in tune.
What was your question?
How you been?
My last ex. Yeah, my last ex.
Okay, so everybody asked a question, right?
Good.
I'm a straight. Well, I had this on the list, but I guess I do want to do it because I'm big on accountability, like I said, and self-reflection. So with that being said, what do you think your most toxic trait is?
Ooh, I just discovered it.
Ooh.
I just literally discovered it.
I can be very petty. I can be
Explain.
Petty, yeah. Explain.
It's levels to petty.
It's levels to this.
It's definitely levels to it. But I hate to get, when I say this, I hate to get to a point where I'm gonna get you before you get me type of petty.
Yeah, that's petty.
Revengeful.
So
No, that's even
when I get
Revengeful.
it's like, so now when you take me there, it's like a place where it's just like, bitch, there's no coming back. So everything you say, you do, or anything, it's like I have to, like, you're my enemy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna get you before you get me.
Ooh, yeah, that used to be.
That's my most toxic. I think cause I can get nasty. Yeah, I hate to get like that. So when I get nasty, it's like no coming back from nasty unless it's just over with. You know
Okay, since I think everybody's question kind of followed this structure. And so what are you doing now to deal with it?
Now
that you know.
As a person, I think that I have learned to take accountability. One, and then also seeing the things that, or going through the things that the pettiness have brought me to or took me through. I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn some hard lessons. So it definitely taught me something.
Okay.
I want you to act. I am a provoker.
Ooh, that's very.
I'm a provoker. So when I, because I'm not just.
Put my head down on that one.
I'm a provoker and I don't like it. I just really kind of discovered it. So like, if we're in an argument and you kind of let it go and I'm still there, I'm gonna keep testing it to get you to. I don't know what I'm getting them to try to do, but I want you to go there, I guess. I don't know.
Ooh.
I want you to feel my anger or my passion behind it. So I'm just
gonna take them there.
I'm gonna take them there, and then when I take them there,
did you play the victim?
I play the victim.
She played the victim. I know.
You hurt my feelings. What the fuck?
So let me say this, because I have grown to know her and to build a relationship with her. She's very sensitive, but she's like a bull too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she can be like, like, bitch, you done did this, and then she can be like, oh, why you do that to me?
Yeah.
Type thing. So
I'm a Leo.
But
I don't know. Do I know Leos to be like that?
And I think for her, she because she the person, she would definitely give you the shirt off of her back.
Right.
But if she does so much for people, this bitch don't like the word no. So when you say no to her, it's
I'm gonna make you say yes.
It's just out the window. So she has like 3 or 4 different parts.
So you start fires and then you run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like 4 different parts of her that all.
I don't like it. I'm not literally just discovered it. Yeah.
What about you?
Discovered it. Did we say most? Did I say most toxic?
Most toxic.
Ooh,
not you got a lot of them.
No, your most.
That's why I'm trying to think. I'm trying to be honest with myself to be like, what do I feel like is my most toxic trait? And maybe it is convincing the rest of the world that I don't need nobody.
Ooh, that's deep, bro.
Right?
Yeah, that's because I wasn't.
So where did that come from? Like, why do you feel that you have to convince the world that you don't need nobody?
So I could convince myself that I don't need nobody because of, I mean, I think it all kind of, everything that I've said and we've talked about has led up to this moment. I conduct myself in such a way. I'm a loner. I'm a single mom. I handle my business. And I lack vulnerability because I don't want anybody to be able to put me in that emotional place.
Yeah.
So I had to conduct myself as if I don't need anybody, because needing somebody allows you to have them extra vulnerable moments.
Absolutely.
So I have convinced myself that I can do it by myself. And then I be having those breakdown fetal moments like, I'm doing it by myself. But that's the energy I'm putting out to the world and the energy that I'm putting out. And the cold part is I have a lot of people that I've dealt with in the past who resurface and they tell me the same thing 20 years later. You never made it seem like that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently I'm exuding the same energy 20 years later. You know.
Wow.
So yeah, that's I think my most toxic trait, and I do.
Okay. I like that though, because I can kind of agree. I mean, like, you know, yeah.
That's the look who coming in, Meech.
Hi, Meech! Oh, hey,
Meech.
Meech. We recorded the last time together, right?
Yeah.
I like
Meech said, "Man, oh man." So let me ask you this question. I'm gonna ask two questions. I'm gonna ask one, then let y'all if y'all do have nothing.
All of the box birds sound like you. Right, that was me.
Why you hit me?
And it's only hit me.
So Brooke kind of talked a little bit. So when you look in the mirror, who do you see?
I see a person that is learning to accept herself for who she is. Like I didn't understand all these different moving parts of me, and that it's okay. Like you said, I don't like the word no, so you know I don't say the word no, but I'm learning to just accept me for who I am, the sensitive Brianna, the one that will give you the shirt off the back, but also the one that will snap your fucking neck in two if you fuck with me. I'm just saying. And just, you know, learning to be mature. And I see a mom. I want to, you know, be a better mom, but I see a very humble person.
What's all?
What's all the shenanigans about?
What do you see in the mirror? So you see the woman. I said,
I'm sad I asked now. I'm sad I asked. What do you see? Because I see a fine specimen.
I see a person who recently, and I went through this recently. I looked in the mirror and I said that I saw a person who really have like overcome a lot of obstacles. And I said to myself, like, you're so strong. People don't know the full story. So just looking, I just recently said this the other day. So
I see a person that is a jack of all trades.
And this one?
Yes.
Try to put him anywhere.
And a person that has a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Literally.
Try y'all baby cry.
That was
like I love this
man. That's why she's the wife. I have nice things to say about you too. Yeah, no, you are an amazing person. Yes.
Who do you see, Miss?
Who do I see when I look in the mirror? Man, I see a person who these ones here. I'm built for it, man. Ooh, not my phone. I just see somebody who's built for it. Like, I'm ready for whatever. I see somebody who loves themselves, then sometimes is not that happy with themselves. I see somebody who I'm there for the moment and wanting to grow and be better from that moment. I don't put titles on myself. I put pressure on myself, but I also give myself grace. Yeah. So I feel somebody I see somebody who's constantly just wipe it off, get up, because life constantly life's on me, and it life's on most of us.
Yeah, it be life.
My biggest word for myself is tenacity. I don't care how many times you knock me up, I'm gonna get down twice more than that. So I just see I'm somebody I'm here for it. What you got today, babe? I'm here for it. Good, bad, in between. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. I like that. I refer that like to a cup of spilled milk. Okay, the fucking cup spilled with all the milk. Set the cup back up.
Let's shit up. Let's go.
Fill it back up. That's it. That's a real New York mentality.
I'm here for it.
Up north
let's
mentality.
go today.
So I cut you off. So the last question was, what was your honest opinion? What is your honest opinion about me?
What's my honest opinion about you?
Ooh.
I said it already.
Right, so that's
Okay.
that was the last question.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, I said it already. I love you. I feel like you have so many great friends.
Wait, because you did give your honest opinion. I'm gonna give my honest opinion. I love you. And everybody loves you. That's why you're so adaptable in every situation. Now, I ain't gonna kiss your ass neither.
Okay.
Sometimes you too adaptable. No is okay. No, I won't do this.
Wow.
No, I don't want to do that. You down for whatever, and sometimes it's a no for me.
This motherfucker say no though.
I can't tell how they need ass around like Orphan Annie.
Oh yeah, but you know what? If you referring to that part of it, it's good for him because it allows people to see.
It makes him valuable,
because of where he was at.
Right.
Before, I'm just keep it funky. I don't give a fuck.
You ain't gonna talk too much about it.
Right. But before,
business.
right. But before a shift in bosses and leadership and everything like that, with what's going on now, he's never going to be able to evolve. He's never going to be able. They're never going to be able to see
what he
him
does.
for exactly what he does. Them corporate, like any of that.
Yeah.
So now that he is being able to show,
it can look kiss ass from the outside looking in. I understand what you're saying, and not saying that. But
I ain't kiss no ass.
No, I'm not saying that you do, but it's just certain instances where I'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah. But I like no a lot. No.
You just
seem very adaptable.
But you don't see the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
What you had to go through.
People probably could have said that too about me, because I've done that same thing. Right, went from this, that. But I had 3 promotions within that same time.
See, and I don't know how to play that game. I don't know.
So I've learned the game.
Help me, y'all, because I pout, and it comes through, and I think it's not coming through. I think I'm a professional. Y'all see how I dress myself, I conduct myself in a professional way. People still perceive me like if they find out I'm an only child, they'll be like, oh, really? I'm exuding brat energy, and I'm thinking I'm a whole professional, but no, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, wow. So before we close out, do you guys have any last minute things you guys want to say? Any last minute questions you want to ask those out there? Do y'all want to ask anything? Anything?
I love this platform. I don't have any more questions. I'm an open book, so I like getting up here and talking my shit. So.
Me too.
Okay.
I'm so happy that some of y'all care, and most of y'all don't.
Fuck the ones that don't.
That part too.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm just.
Oh.
That's the shots that we didn't drink talking.
Right. So before we leave, let's take one last shot.
Can you say your thing? I love when you say
it.
Yeah,
because you said it was the last time.
What? Up to it, down to it?
Yeah.
Girl, to the end of the show.
To the end of the
Thank
show.
you,
Thank you for having me.
Thank
Clink,
you.
clink,
clink. Do I have to drink all day? Oh, no, let's go.
So, the next show will be March 21st. That's in 2 weeks. Each and every other Thursday at 9 p.m. So, until next time, I will see y'all soon.
Bye, you guys. Thank y'all.
You can do both.
I gotta do my business first.
That part.
Until then, all right, y'all. Bye.